So you're in your vcarve Pro, and you can toolpath your vcarve shape, right? Which is a toolpath like that. We'll simulate it real quick just to see what we're looking for here. And then let's just zip through really quick. I didn't do really some kind of heavy prep on this other than just whip something out. And then I didn't speed through it really quick. It'll blaze right down and show you what it's through. So here's a vcarve shape, right? It's changed my screen resolution. So this is a vcarve shape, and that's what you wanna actually model this in Moi. So there's a program that so what we're gonna do is I'm gonna just post this out, right? Let's post the program. Now I have G code. Your vcarve Pro will make G code. So let's just say I'm gonna save this. I already saved it, and then there's a program that I'll point you to. It's called G code to DXF. Boom. So let's launch that, and then it comes up. It looks like this. You want to import G code. Comes over here. I'm going to take the CNC. That's the G code that I just created from that file that you saw me post, and I'm going to say convert to DXF. It converts it to DXF. It says finished, and what it does is wherever that program was made, it made a DXF file. So now I open up Moi, and I import that DXF file because Moi is great. It has DXF import now. There's that G code, and there's actually the toolpath, which is really my vcarve shape. So excuse me. So of course you're going to want to get rid of your rapids. Now you can do this with your G code. Get rid of the rapids. The one I did had all this pocketing. Really, all you're going to want to be doing is looking for what would I do with this now to create a surface? Well, I would just all these levels on this outside shape. I would join all these levels together all the way down into there, and then I would just do a loft, right? It would just be one big shape. I would loft straight, and it would just look just like that simulated part you saw over there by lofting that skin out. And that way I would get my vcarve. Now again, I didn't prep it because it's doing pocketing. I mean, I'm going to have to sit in here if I want to do it and manually stitch all these together, get rid of all the pocketing. But really in this program here, I could just fool around with I could go into this and actually just create the toolpath that's a finishing of that without all the interior pocketing and stuff. Post that code, and then just get the curves that I want that are, you see, so hopefully you understand. So I'm not going to show you me sitting here joining every outer profile of this, but you know, I guess about 10 minutes or something, I could get a good join about all of those, and then I would blank everything away and just do a loft from there up to there, and I would have a V-carved surface. Because really the part that is going to be hard is calculating all these. You know, what's a V-carve? It's just a pocket, and the tool is pulling out as it comes to the edge of your pocket. It's not just going right up to that edge and going around at some specific depth. As the tool gets closer to here, it pulls out more and more, which creates that slant that runs up. So that's why you see the pocket is completely slanted all the way down. So really, the bottom profile on that curve that you saw me toolpath is this right here. So trying to figure out how to make that, and then this next one, and then the next one. If you could figure out how to create that all the way up, you could make the surface. But anyway, so I'm gonna direct you saying just do it by reverse engineering your G code into a DXF file, and then you have the curves you need that you could just do a quick loft in Moi, and then I would end up with that vcarve pocket that you were looking at. Okay.